Hey everybody, welcome to season 3 of Let's Talk About It.
We are back after
Very
a long
hiatus.
time, 2.5 months.
Insane.
Yeah.
Never again will we do that.
We're sorry. Life caught up to us.
Summer caught up to us. Wrapping up
Work.
our junior year got into us. Oh my gosh.
But we're seniors.
Woo!
We're almost done. So
Yeah.
we'll be here more.
Yeah. And we kind of have a new episode set up for this season that Ella's going to talk about and go through. Basically, how do I describe this? So basically, like, all of our episodes were kind of like a recap of what's happened in, like, pop culture, mainly music. And we loved that. We love to, like, dissect everything and give our opinions.
And we'll still do that.
We're still doing that. But we kind of wanted to shorten that and kind of split it up into, like, 4 segments or, like, just different segments every week, right? So we kind of want to have, like, a recap segment. Specifically, this one is just going to be longer because we haven't talked in 2.5 months. But for the regular scheduled ones, they're going to be like 10 to 15 minutes where we're going to have a recap, kind of do like a speed run of everything. And then we might do a little hot take section where we're going to explain all our hot takes, like how we hate the Daughter from Hell album cover or just stuff like that we're going to like get into. And then we're going to have just a full-on debrief section where we're going to pick certain topics that we just want to completely go through and share opinions and have a full-on conversation. And then this is the part I'm really excited about. I'm not going to reveal the one for today, but we're having like a special segment that won't be the same every week. It's going to be something different, but we're not going to tell you until we get there.
It's going to be at the end, so stay tuned.
So you can share everything else that we're going to be talking about until we get there.
Okay. So, first of all, what we've been up to. We've attended so many concerts this summer.
Everyone's touring.
Everybody's touring. We hit them all. So, we will go over our concerts and just what we've been doing. The Needoh and Squishy craze, that is still very much a thing.
Unfortunately.
And we have unfortunately, but also fortunately, fallen victim to it.
Yes.
Albums that'll come out, OR3, and then Gracie Abrams. Like, you seem pretty sad for A Girl Still in Love and Daughter from Hell and all the things. And then some Marvel stuff that Oliver will lead for us because he's better.
I'm so excited.
I am. And that brings us to our secret section. But before we dive in, we're going to turn our attention to the wall. It seems like a shorter
episode. I think it looks like we really had to bring everything in because literally so much has happened.
So
I had to pick the topics, one that we could talk about for a really long time, but also like ones that are on brand for us and also at the same time not like where we're speed running. It never wants to be like we're just getting it out to get it out. It's a conversation. So that's why it's a little selective.
It's a chat with friends.
Yeah, we're working on it. It's going to be a little bit new design this season.
Yeah, and if it goes bad, then we'll change it.
We'll switch it up for season 4.
Yeah,
confirmed.
It's fine.
Yeah, confirmed season 4.
When we go on tour.
Yes.
But yeah, each time, if you guys haven't noticed from our past episodes, we do this every time. It's a different stuff. Like, there's different stuff on our wall, on our backdrop.
Vinyls, books, CDs, random merch.
Random stuff. But we've picked a few things. We've never actually walked through what's on our wall. So this, I guess the first segment here is our what's on our wall.
Yeah.
Just thought of that off the top of my head. But
you maybe want to do that so then I can do this.
Yeah, so once we get to
petal
and that. Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
Okay. This first little gem here is the light up wristband from the Great Divide Tour, which we'll dive into in a moment, but she's beautiful. We'll tell you the story about how we essentially stole this.
Yes, it's true.
Then we have one of the many copies that we have of You Seem Pretty Sad for a Girl So in Love. This is the standard black signed vinyl. Oh, hold on. That's about to fall. Needoh Niceberg.
Because why not?
Because why not? Can't really reach it, but we have our signed Petal insert, Ariana Grande. Another signed Olivia, that's from the CD. And then signed Daughter from Hell, which we'll get into. That has like its own thing going on for it. And there's some pretty hot and heavy feelings we feel for that. So
not necessarily the album aesthetic. Let's clarify that.
Yes, the album itself, amazing. Perfect.
We can't say too much. We'll get there.
Yeah, we'll get there. Just hang tight. And then I guess take it away from there.
Yeah. So then also we have this is something I ordered when Drop Dead came out. This was part of the Drop Dead set. So it's a stereo cassette player. I actually have all the stuff in my room, but this is the box. It's really cute. I love it.
It's like a good quality box, too. It's hard to see.
It's like a magnetic opening.
Yeah, it's a magnetic one.
And then we have the signed Audrey Hobert Finfish.
Tin fish.
I'm thinking like Tish from like Austin and Alley.
That was a whole
signed
experience.
Tin fish.
Yes, there's real fish in there.
Yeah, I'm never opening it. You're never gonna see it. I'm never gonna see it.
I don't even eat fish, and I still bought one.
Is it signed? And then we have
Petal. That's the Petal vinyl.
Yeah, sorry, I was thinking about this one. That is the Petal vinyl with the signed insert that it came in. It's just I think it's like the white. It's just called the white translucent. It's nothing fun
it's like
to it, unfortunately.
and it's actually. We'll talk about it when we get there.
Right.
I can't spoil too much right now. That's the pop-up one.
Is it? Okay, This is the pop-up blue vinyl.
The pop-up one.
And then this is the Target one, but not the other Target ones where you could just go to the store and buy
These
them.
are the hand
number. This is
number.
the Never Looked So Blue colored plus number jacket. I have number 1020.
I don't remember what number I have.
So that's pretty cool, and I'm keeping this one sealed.
I need to. Yeah, you are. Just be careful with that. I'm so lucky we grabbed those when we did.
Yeah.
I don't remember what number I have.
I remember when I saw we were DMing about it, and I saw you sent the post to me or something, and I was like, oh yeah, I'm not getting it because I thought it was just like another Target, and also I was like 3 Target editions is crazy. And then we were like...
I sent it to you because I was like, I think this is
limited.
Special.
And then I was like, oh my gosh. And the biggest ISO, like one of our biggest ISOs, the Guts Seafoam Green Target vinyl.
The signed one that like wasn't even advertised at all.
Yeah, and so we were like, we have to get this one.
And we did.
And we had it.
I have
And I know if I didn't, I would regret it.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I regret not getting the Guts Seafoam Green, and I didn't even know it existed until it was already sold out.
Me too. So. Yeah. No, well, I actually saw it because
I didn't.
I was at church when it happened. I was on my phone and I ignored it because I was broke.
Before our jobs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hint, Easter egg. Okay.
Yeah, that might be an Easter egg for something coming. We don't know.
Okay.
Oh my gosh. If y'all can't tell, we've been deprived
of each other. Wait, listen to this.
If you know, you know your niche. But other than the concerts, we haven't seen each other in 2 months. So
we've seen each other 4 times this summer. 3 of them were concerts.
Yeah, and one was at the lake. Yeah,
our annual lake day.
Our annual lake day at my lake house. But it's just like it's weird because the first time like interacting again is in front of a camera. But
I feel like the Kardashians.
Yeah, but I mean, the way we act in front of the camera is essentially the exact same. Like that's the whole point of this podcast.
I want cameras to follow us around all the time. We would have a deal with Bravo with everybody.
Yeah, I mean that's kind of the whole point. We were like, when we decided to make this podcast, we were like, just talk normally. Like, just don't even. We wanted it to be something that's actually real.
Yeah.
On the internet, everything's fake. So here we are. If we get canceled, we get canceled. If we get hated on, we get hated on. I don't really care. Not enough
people. Okay, can I just? Okay, this might be a little embarrassing, but I'm excited about it. Okay. So over the break, I got a notification and I looked down and we hit 250 streams. And I'm sorry, that
on YouTube?
No, on Spotify.
Oh, like, even better.
I know. And I was like, you know what? Some people might think that's really small, but the fact that 250 people have streamed our episodes is really, I really liked that.
You have to start somewhere.
It made me happy because I was like, that's 250 people's a lot.
Yeah. For us, yes.
Like, social media has ruined that. Like, 250 people is a lot.
Yeah, because if you think about it, like...
And they've listened to us. And, like, that's, like...
Right,
and it, like,
they
shows
hear
me, like,
our
reoccurring.
voices.
And, like, so many are reoccurring. And it's more, like... The people that we know that, like, actively do this, besides, like, our families don't listen to this. I don't even think our friends listen to it.
No, our friends will straight be like, we follow you on socials, but we're not going to sit down and listen.
So it's like the actual, like, people that are listening to this, we don't know. Which I
even
think makes
Maddie
it, like,
and Kara, who have been featured on the show,
do not listen to it. They've told us straight to our face. They don't listen to it.
Yeah. But, like, it's weird. Like, it doesn't seem like a lot because, again, social media ruined it. But if you think about it, like, if you're standing in front... We're theater people. So if you're standing on stage in front of 250 people, that's a lot of people.
That's more than our theater holds.
That's a lot of people.
Well, no, that's a lie. But that's like our theater.
Yeah. So if you put it into perspective that way. Yeah.
I'm really proud of us.
I am too. That was Chris.
So thank you guys. Thanks. If you're still here and when you see the notification, I hope you click on it and listen to us. That'd make me really happy. But now that we're 10 minutes in,
they're gonna feel like how we feel when we get a merch notification.
Immediately click and immediately miss. Spoiler matter.
Okay, yeah, we have to jump in.
Yeah.
We're like, this is what we do. This is what we do.
Yeah, we were prepared.
This is what we do.
Okay. So
should we start with our concert experiences?
let's
because
start.
let's talk
about it.
That's the best thing we did over the
Yeah.
summer by far. Let's kind of go in order. So, I mean, I know I attended concerts without you.
Yeah.
Did you attend concerts without me?
Yeah. All
Okay,
mine were with
well,
you.
I think it was only Jimmy Buffett's band and Alex Warren and Brandy Carlisle. Ooh,
Yeah.
that
Brandy
was
Melville.
yeah, those are really good. I really liked Alex Warren. We were like B stage barricade, and it was really cool. I went with my mother.
Yeah.
I wish
If you want to see some of the pictures and a message from Ella and the info, you can actually go to our website.
Yeah.
So if you're on Spotify, YouTube, Apple Podcasts, anywhere you're listening to it, in the bio of our podcast, it has a website for our link tree that actually has everything on it, and you could go to the website there, and it has all of our pictures from our concerts this summer because we just updated our website,
which was the update.
Yeah.
Like we posted on socials. If you saw the update,
Yeah.
it is out. But yeah, it was really cool. He touched my hand. If you have the video of that, please send it to me because I was shaking when I was filming, so I was filming down here and I didn't get on video. But yeah, I mean, other than that, we went to all of our shows together. So the first one we went to this summer was Audrey Hobert, and that was so fun. I think that was the longest. No, yeah, that was the longest we've ever waited in a line.
I think Olivia will top it. But
Olivia will certainly top it, but it was longer than our record store days by like double.
It doubled our record store
doubled
day.
the record store day.
Because for record store day, we get there at like 5:30, and the store opens at 11. So that's 4.5 hours. It was double. We got to Atlanta, so it was at the Tabernacle. Again, you could look at our concert
Love
page
that
to see it.
venue.
So we were at the Tabernacle. Besides the AC, everything else was amazing.
And the man in front of us, there was a man. We waited so long to get barricade, and then a very large man came in front of us. Don't know where he came from because he was not in front of us in line.
Yeah, actually, that made me irritated. Like, because we would like go to Chick-fil-A or like go to the bathroom or like, and we can talk about like the friends we made in the concert community there too. But like when we like everybody was going and you like low-key memorized, like every time I looked in the crowd, I was like, I saw those people all day. I have no idea where those people came from.
He came in an anime shirt and didn't know any of the words and just stood there.
Because
not security.
The pre-show Q&A people were in the like cutout.
They were
part.
in the
So I have no idea where he came from.
Yeah, I do want to say like, what I was expecting this to happen, but not this much. The people that we talked to, genuinely, we're still friends with all of them.
Yeah.
Like, shout out to Brooke and Mads and Mia, and there were other people. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry, I'm blanking. So many others. We met like
there was
six
there was
people.
a group of like, I think the biggest concern is, well, actually, let me rephrase that. You go to a concert, you're all fans of this artist. You're all waiting in line all day there. And even if we're like, it may seem like it because like when we're together, we're very much social butterflies.
Yeah,
but
like
if we're at, like, well, if we're at a party, I think I'm more social than you.
Yeah, we've kind of talked about that before. I'm very like clingy. I don't really socialize.
I would say parties, I'm more social. If it's a group hangout, I'm still relatively quiet if I don't know you. Yeah. But for some reasons, well,
I'm so much more like confident
Yeah.
when I'm like with people. Like if I'm with him, it's fine. If I'm by myself, I'm like, don't talk to me. Don't come up to me. I'm not going to say anything. I'm very much a shy person. But when I'm with my people,
and I think that like it helps with the concerts. Like what I was talking about, it's like for the concert experience, you kind of have to just get yourself out of that mindset.
Yeah.
And like, I honestly helped like the girls that were to the right of us that we love and like literally have DM'd back and forth. Like we were talking, she went to London to see Harry Styles after, and we were DMing about the show.
Girl, I'm so like, jealous of
that's
you.
That's Brooke. Shout out to Brooke. We love you. But like it helped that they were in like their 20s and like in college. And they weren't like old, like we're 17, she's almost 18, so it's like they're only like 3 years older than us. It's not like crazy bad, but it was like helping that they're older and they talked to us first helped, but then also the 2 girls that were to the left of us that were here before us were
our age.
In our grade. So it's like that was such a healthy balance. And then everybody was like, I think what started it was like we were going to go get Chick-fil-A or something, and we're like, hey, can you watch our stuff? And they're like, yes, of course. And then like we just started talking about Taylor Swift and like Audrey, and like we were talking about all the concerts we've been to, and Conan Gray. Conan
Gray is what we were talking about with Mads, because I was like, because she was, I don't even remember how, Mads, if you're listening and you know how this came out, I don't know. But we were like talking, and I was like, oh yeah, and Conan Gray. I love Conan Gray. I love Conan Gray. And then it just,
and she was
12 hours later, we were still talking about
VIP at Red Rocks, right? No, she went to Red Rocks.
She went to Red Rocks, but she was VIP for Atlanta. Like Red Rocks for the pajama show.
Yes.
At VIP World Atlanta for the world tour. Yes. Touched his hand. So jealous. But we love you anyway. Yeah. It's okay. It's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay. And she also went to Found Heaven on tour.
Yes, that's true. So it's just amazing meeting those people. Yeah. And Matt actually went to NoahCon.
Twice. So, yes. She went to Chicago, I think, and then Atlanta with us.
I hope they're okay just revealing this. I don't think they would be, but like, or not be, but like, I hope
they have social medias too.
But yeah, so just like keeping up with all these people has been really great.
Yeah.
And I hope that this can happen more. Especially with Olivia, I know we're going to meet some really great people. So I'm excited to
I'm really excited. I will say something we found out. Sorry, I just hit the mic if it made a sound. But something we found out the other day, I was scrolling through our old TikToks just to like look for stuff we had already done so that we didn't repeat content. And I found the video from where we were unboxing our Audrey Hobert Blood Records vinyl. And I literally saw a comment from Mads on our TikTok. She was saying, hey, I'm also queuing on June 12th for Atlanta. What time are you guys getting there? And then we met her, and like that was before we had ever met her. And then we actually met her in line, and I didn't even realize she was the commenter until months later, like a week ago. I found it. So she literally was talking to us before we ever even met her.
Yet. I think
no, I told her. I told her on Instagram. Yeah, because I was talking to her about NoahCon because he was gonna sing. I think it was Youngblood, and I was like, "Girl, did you see this? Like, this is literally my song. I'm so pissed." And she was like, "Yeah," and we were talking about that for a while, and then I was like, "Crazy story."
Yeah.
And I told her. But that was our Audrey Hobert experience.
Yeah.
So fun. She looked at us.
She did. I have a rose.
Yeah, we got
I'm not
got
transporting
the rose petals.
it because I am afraid that Ella will do something to it.
No, I got my own. Well, I did drop this.
A petal. But no, I have the rose.
He has a whole intact rose. I have rose petals, and then I have a Sour Patch Kid that the guitarist threw at me. And I preserved it. Yeah.
But like it was just so like
it was so cool.
Honestly, it felt like the perfect length just because it is just like a mosh pit and like the AC, and like we paid like $60 for that show.
So
like,
cheap, but
the length for it was great, and like the waiting in line, the time.
Oh my gosh, we should have brought the signed vinyl down.
I looked for it. I couldn't find it. I don't know where it is.
Well, we got signed vinyls. Like she signed them at the actual venue. Which I love that. That is so cool. So I'm really happy about that. She like unpackaged it, signed it, and put it back. It's hard to explain, but it's cool. Anything else for Audrey before we move on?
Love that she performed "See Me Twice." I loved the
trampoline.
Ones. Oh, her wet hair monologue. And they're working in marketing, and I'm performing Sold Out Shop.
Because
like, she's so iconic.
I don't know about you.
I didn't know about that.
I didn't know about that either, but I was casually just filming it, and then she started, and I was about to click like stop recording.
And I literally said, keep recording.
Yeah, then she started talking, and I was like, okay, I guess we're just going.
So iconic. I think that was my highlight of the show was the wet hair monologue.
Yeah.
It was so good.
It was a fun little story. Oh, well, the siblings and the cousins coming out too was really cool.
The videos on our TikTok.
Yeah, we spammed that one a little bit, but
great.
yeah,
that
was great.
And then in
Signed
timeline order, let's talk about Ariana Grande,
which was extremely last minute, extremely.
I think it was less than 24 hours before the show started.
We bought them at like 10 o'clock.
I was at work. Basically, the day before, I was looking at tickets, and I was like. There was literally this ticket that was like it was obstructed nosebleeds, but I was like,
which is not our thing, but
but it was going for like $50, and I was like, this is really weird. And then like lower bowl kept like dropping. It was like 500, 400, 300. I was like, so Ella, I'm at work tonight, but tomorrow, like, you don't have work. I can get my shit covered.
Yeah, I was working when he was like, yeah, I was working when he was texting me about it, and I was like, well, I'm in the middle of like work. Like I have a job. I'll Easter egg later, but I couldn't really. I don't get breaks, so I couldn't look at my phone, or else I would get fired. So I had to just hope and pray that he was doing something right. Yeah. And when I got off work at 8:00 at night, I checked, and he was like, call me right now because we have to buy these tickets for tomorrow.
Well, so I was stressed because we got to a point where we like settled on our price, okay? And then there was these like tickets in lower bowl on I think it was like one section away where if you were in that other section, like you could kind of see, but you were also like covered by the house. And I didn't want like the house to cover. I was like, if we're going to spend this much money, it needs to be in a good spot, right? So like we agreed on a price, but I was like, this one was like a little bit out. I think it was like $50 more.
Yeah.
But I was like, I don't want to buy this without Ella's permission. That was like the biggest thing with the Crazy tickets.
Which is stupid. You know my response. Just buy it. It's okay.
And so then I like waited, and then I got on the phone with her, and they were still there. And then I got on the phone and I hit buy, and it's like, these tickets are not available anymore. And I bought them on Game Time, not sponsored, but I've used Game Time twice now. Good. That's how we got our Secret of Us tour tickets, and now our Eternal Sunshine tour. Rep.
Where she's wearing the merch.
Yeah, and so that was great. That there wasn't anything left, but magically, tickets on the other side in that same section spawned, and I bought them immediately.
Slightly more expensive, but not too bad.
Insane.
Yeah, it was.
And for the size and like just extravagance of the show, and like how long it was and where it was, like the price was not that bad. I felt like it was a worthy investment. And so we told our parents. We scrambled an outfit. She went to Walmart that night.
I literally went to Walmart that night.
I got stuff out of my closet. I called someone to take half my shift so I could go. And
I had gone to Walmart the day before because we said we were going to try.
Yes,
and so I was like, okay, just in case, I'm going to buy like this $20 shirt. Boom, outfit. Yeah. And it kind of slayed, low-key.
It worked.
It worked really well.
And so then we got in the car. We went down to State Farm. We got there when doors opened.
Yeah.
I love State Farm
merch.
security.
Yeah,
got merch.
Really
the merch line was not that bad. Noah's merch lines were insane.
Yeah, it was bad. I feel like it was long. Like I just felt like the line kept going. But once we stood in line, it moved so fast. Yeah. So many people tried to cut in front of us, like at that section where they had like the gap. So many people started trying to cut in front of us, but the security was on it. We're like, absolutely not.
Yeah.
We got our merch. He got that. I got that, but like in the blue baby tee.
Mm-hmm. I loved the merch. It was so hard to make a choice, but I think we were still debating on if we were going to go to the pop-up, and I knew I was going to spend money on vinyls, and I was like, and I wanted that zip up, the brown zip up. If you know, you know. Yeah. Everyone is talking about that brown zip up, and it was $95, and I was just like, with the amount of money we spent on tickets, I was like, I just can't justify it.
Last minute tickets.
And it's different when it's like, you spent the money 8 months ago. We spent it the night before.
We didn't have time to replenish the stocks.
Yeah, it literally was just out and out.
And I mean, I won't go into detail about how much they were, but it took a chunk out. But I will say, we got lower bowl, and I was like, okay, it's great. It's lower bowl is lower bowl. Yeah. But I didn't realize how close we were until there's like a seeing the concert for the first stage for the first time on our TikTok. Yeah. I filmed it. And you can kind of hear my reaction, like, oh, like,
I was shocked too.
Yeah, and our videos, if you like, some of them have really good zoom, so I really enjoyed it. Fine, worth it. We could see people like sitting behind the stage. I felt so bad for them. I don't even know how they sold those tickets because what's the point? You can't see her at all. But
maybe when she's at that little circle, but like that's it. But like. The house was so cool.
It was.
I literally
really
said multiple times. I said I can't sit on the other side because I said I have to see Ari perform in Perfect for you. I said that 100 times, and we got it. So
and it was so good.
Yeah, but I would say highlight. Let's pick a highlight. Highlight for me for that night was.
I really don't know. I want to say the lift, but I feel like that's so basic, and I feel like there's actually other stuff I liked better.
You know what? I have
the whip.
The whip. I love the Boys' Mind whip. There's something else.
Okay.
it regrew my love for Seven Rings.
Okay.
Because, like, I always thought just, like, Seven Rings was such just, like, Just Dance, like, generic song, I thought. And then, like, she performed that live. And obviously, I still love Seven Rings. But it was, like, I love Seven Rings. And I have not stopped listening to Seven Rings since I saw it there. So, highlight of my night was Seven Rings because she ate that. And she knows she did.
I think
And just, like, everybody else singing it with the same energy as we did. It was so good.
It was good. I think my highlight, because it made me cry, was probably Hampstead, because
and the screen visuals for Hampstead.
love that song. I've always loved it. Like, since it came out, it was always my favorite on the album.
It's my favorite off of Eternal Sunshine.
Me too, yeah. And then, so when she sung it live, I don't even remember filming it. Like, I know I filmed it, but I just remember
yeah. Because I said
there.
You have to film Hampstead.
Yeah, even though I was also in tears.
Yes.
And I just was so in the moment that it was just amazing.
Yeah, it was great.
But also, like, the people in front of us, we never even really got to know them because we weren't.
It was so quick, just like.
It was really quick. We didn't wait in line or anything.
Yeah.
But the people behind us kept looking behind him because he was screeching. They were like, okay.
Yeah.
And it was funny. They were really nice.
If you are listening, you are not, but if you are, I threw. Oh, it was Dandelion. And I threw my hands up and I knocked this girl's phone, like, out of her hand. And I was like, I am so sorry.
No, because I hit that girl at Noah, too.
Yeah, it was. Oh, that one was bad. Was that Noah?
I don't think, like.
I forgot about that.
We'll get into that one in a second. That's the next one.
But yeah, highlight Seven Rings, and your highlight was Hampstead. Mm-hmm. And then, oh my gosh, now I'm like yelling. We're filming this really late. It's 10 p.m.
It's 10 o'clock.
Gosh.
She was in my way.
No, but literally overall, like 10 out of 10 show.
Yeah.
Like, I literally have no like critiques to make it better. It was great. Let's move on.
So now we have Noah.
Yeah.
I think let's just okay, let me just quickly explain the story. So we were very back row, like front of the stage, but in the back, like
I can't remember the last time I was nosebleeds at a concert.
That was worse than nosebleeds. Like this is the wall. This was our seat. Like we were
touching the railing.
Like no one was genuinely. We were the very last row.
It
no
was
one was behind us.
Honestly, I enjoyed it because it was humbling.
It was, but it was also like I didn't really mind it once you were there. Like it wasn't that bad. It felt so intimate. But anyway, it was these two moms in front. We had 4 people, so it was me, my friend, Oliver, and his sister.
Yeah.
And so 2 moms.
Kara was featured.
Kara. Kara was there as well. And so it was 2 moms sitting in front of me and Kara, and then their children who looked about our age sitting in front of them too. They were great. They kept turning around, like chatting with me, and like, cause girl, I think I was the loudest in that stadium. It was bad. I was screeching the whole time, and that's okay because whatever. But I was dancing and like, cause no one was behind me, so who cares? And the people next to me left early, so I had room. So I was dancing, like doing my thing, and all of a sudden she decides to lean back in her chair. I don't know why, and like my hand just smacked her, and she turned around. She was like, okay,
was so angry.
But like, baby, you're in my way. Like you're in my walkway.
Mind you, she's like on Snapchat. She's looking up the set list, wondering like when this is ends. Like she's reading the lyrics. I have videos of all this. She's on Facebook. Like she's doing everything but watching the
Y'all
concert.
lost tickets to that, by the way.
Yeah.
Just
also,
I
think the 2 girls that kept like talking on the very end, like in front of Michaela. I hated that they kept talking to us during the show. I love to talk to you before. Love to talk to you
like,
after.
During the show, it's like,
why during the song are you talking to me? I'm literally like, what? Huh? What'd you say?
Yeah, like he's singing Willing and Able on the Folklore Cabin, and they're over here like, where'd you guys meet?
Yeah, and she's saying something, and I'm like, ha. Like I didn't hear
through
a thing
my
you
tears.
Said. Yeah,
through my tears.
And I didn't hear a thing you said. We all cried during Willing and Able. Ooh, that was bad.
Oh my god. Okay. Atlanta got so much though because he doesn't usually sing like all the songs that he sings. He doesn't usually sing on the same night. So yeah, like we got Willing and Able, we got Dan, which we were literally singing Dan before. Like,
oh my gosh, did we get that on video?
No, I didn't.
Because literally, I did my thing where I'm like,
after
I hope
every,
I don't get copyrighted for this, but I'm gonna do it anyways.
After every song, he did this.
I'm with my best friend and no, spinning like any lane. I did that all the time.
Every song, after every song, because he was like manifesting it.
And then he goes, and Noah goes, is anybody here with your best friend tonight? And we were all like,
ah!
I literally did that every time there was a break between songs. I was like, I'm with my best friend and
everyone would turn around and laugh at us.
I am so funny at concerts. Everyone loves me.
We're really great.
Oh, because
we're such fun concert people. Like
during the Mute Challenge in Eternal Sunshine, I can't say it on here, but everyone was she was trying to record her live looping.
Yeah.
And
for Eternal
was
Sunshine.
Talking, and I said, you know what
he
I
said some profanities.
And I get everyone to be quiet. And
do we have that on video?
People, yes. I'll play it for you after. And people loved that too. And then like at A Secret of Us, I was like, give us Taylor, when it was like dead silent, and I literally made like the entire floor laugh. I'm great. I'm really funny.
I mean, he's like he throws things out there, and then I'm the one that just like
I just love concerts.
Jumps around and hits people. And that's great too. So I feel like together we're like the perfect concert
balanced
goers.
duo. Yeah.
We both cry. We both scream.
Both fun. We both shake.
We both shake. Yeah. But yeah, with Noah, it was great. We did miss all of Annabelle Dinda and half of Gigi Perez. But that's because Truist Park's lines are terrible. And
having two gates open is insane.
Yeah.
Needs to be fixed.
And they almost ran out of the lights.
I was so irritated. Oh my gosh. I was so overstimulated getting into that venue.
There was two people handing them out, and there was this one guy, and he was like, sorry, we're sold out. You're going to have to go to the other side, like the entire other side, to get more, and hopefully they still have some. And then the girl had like 6 left, and we had 4 people. So I literally, like, if you're watching this, girl, I'm so sorry, because I low-key trampled you. And I was like, I need 4! And she handed them to me, and then
I remember walking over, and I heard Ella, I need 4. I need 4.
I need 4. I need 4. I need 4. I told you, I was like, I'm getting... Because your sister was like, let's just go. It's fine. I was like, no.
No, it was like, no. This is non-negotiable.
Like, I'm getting the light-up bracelet. And then at the end of our show, they wanted us to take this part off and throw it into the recycling. And they said we could not keep these. And that's what I was telling you earlier, how we low-key stole it. Because they said we could keep the ribbon, but we couldn't keep the light. Baby, I snuggled that. Like, I like put it under my arm, and I took it out because...
Yeah, we all took them.
I'm not giving it back to you if you're just gonna recycle them. Like, I'm gonna keep it, and now it's in a shadow box in my room. But anyway, yeah, I mean, that was a great show.
Yeah, highlight I'm gonna say was Orbiter with the Moon.
Oh yeah, we had a clear shot like full moon. Ooh, I don't know. I was busting it down to Homesick. There's a video on TikTok of my reaction to it. I had been praying for it, and then first note, I started screeching because I was excited. And that's on TikTok. So that was really fun. But yeah, I don't think I have a highlight. I think it all was just
the show was the
just highlight. The show itself was the highlight. It was so good. It was so good. I really liked the little dial drunk scene, like where he was getting arrested.
Yeah, that was good.
Like I didn't know that was gonna happen. And so like the little light started flashing. I was like, is this the Juno arrest?
It's just everyone's now doing police stuff.
Yeah.
Because with the Ari before the board is mine, oh my gosh.
But he sung it like inside the police car, which I thought was cool. Was like really he was literally like the camera was in the dash mirror, so he was like, yeah, he was doing that, and I was like, that's really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anything else for Noah?
No.
I think.
Great experience.
It was
Great
really
concert,
It was no notes. No, the only note, I guess, was Truist Park find better organization because it took us an hour to get back to the car.
Oh, yeah. Let's talk about that actually for a second. Loved the concert. Hated the venue. Mm-hmm. Hated.
Wasn't as bad. It was not as bad as the Roxy, in my opinion, because the Roxy people. It pissed me off that
personally,
Truist,
I did not like. I liked Truist less than I liked the Roxy.
Well, here's the thing. Truist was less organized than the Roxy. The Roxy was more organized, and it was smaller, so it was easier to get around. But I don't play, like, rude staff members,
Oh, yeah. Truist, like, staff members were better.
Truist were so nice.
The venue itself, I liked the Roxy better.
But it just makes the experience. Like, the staff is part of the venue. And
that's true. Yeah.
And if you're rude to me, like if I'm here spending my money, like I'm never gonna tell you that I'm mad at you because I'm not a Karen. But I will like like the Roxy staff were so rude for no reason. We were just standing there trying to leave, like they were telling us. They were screaming in our face.
After,
they were screaming,
yeah.
and they were telling like people like you need, like they weren't touching us because that's, you can't do that, but like they were like this close to us, like ushering us out, and I was like, you need to step away from me because I'm feeling claustrophobic and I don't like this. Yeah. Truist
we've
was
already
just
been shoved against these sweaty bodies for
right,
3 hours.
For 3 hours, right. Truist was hard to get in and out of, and I hated that, but at least the people were nice, and I think that makes the difference.
Yeah,
because I don't deal with mean people. I don't like it.
Well, now we're 35 minutes in, and we just finished our first segment. I promise that will be shorter.
Yeah, we won't have 3 concerts to debrief every time. Maybe just 1 or 2.
Yeah.
We only have 2 left.
Yeah.
Which brings us to our albums section. Because our 2 concerts... Something. Well, I was going to connect that and then go back to the other topic.
Okay, sure.
Because, I mean, our next 2 concerts correlate with the next 2 albums.
Yeah, that works.
So we have...
Oh my gosh,
Olivia.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Olivia Rodrigo in November 12th, State Farm Arena again. And then Daughter from Hell, State Farm Arena, February 23rd?
23rd, yes. Opening night in Atlanta.
Yeah. Which Mads has tickets for both nights. One of them she's going to alone.
Did she really? Did you figure that out over DMs?
Yeah, over DMs. Yeah, when we were talking about Noah Khan. Yeah.
Does she really?
Yeah, she does. She said she was going to try to sell it, and I was like, girl, no, just go. What if she does surprise songs?
Is she going alone to the first one?
I'll have to look back at the...
Yeah, because then she could just go with us.
Well, she has, like, bowl seats.
Well, like
she's not...
We'll talk about it later. We don't need to
discuss. We don't need to, like, just... Yeah.
I mean, like, just, like, the day... Okay, we'll talk about it later.
Anyway.
Well, she can't... Well, we have the early entry. But...
Yeah, we're going to try to upgrade to VIP. So.
Oh, my gosh. We are VIP.
No, I meant for Olivia.
Oh, for Olivia, yes.
Which
We need to call about that.
Yeah.
Let's do that tomorrow.
Okay.
We have general admission of 4, but now we regret not getting early entry. So we're going to
we'll talk upgrade.
We'll figure it out.
But, yeah, I mean, those albums are really good.
Yeah. Let's go with You Seem Pretty Sad.
Okay. I think Sour, we talked about this a little bit eventually. Sour still has our heart.
Yes.
Because that was like COVID era getting us through hard times.
It's just like, I was such like, we've talked about this so much.
With
like,
our
such
good friend
HSM
CM. Who...
Yes. And just like such like an HSM TMTS fan, and just like that bled into the Sour era so much. It was magical. What a time to be alive. Yeah. What a time to be young.
Back when we had no responsibility, but we like were depressed anyways. So anyway, she blew it out of the park. I absolutely love it. I think, were we gonna do top 3 songs? Mm-hmm. Let me look at the track list again. Just make sure. You can go ahead and go if you already know yours.
Yes, I will go. This is in no particular order. Okay. My Way. Mm-hmm. Begged. Mm-hmm. And this is going to be insane because
I know what it is. Yeah, one. It's what's wrong with me, isn't it?
Because I hate Robert Smith, and
wow.
And when the album came out, I still hated the song because I hate that Robert Smith had his own voice,
his own lyrics,
or his own verse. But Olivia's verse and their like match vocals make up for it. So I love What's Wrong With Me. And then honorable mentions. Honorable mentions are Stupid Song and Cigarette Smoke.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
But yes.
Solid. I think, I have like a definitive first one which y'all are going to attack me for because he attacked me, Emily attacked me.
Oh my gosh, I forgot about this. I hate this song.
I don't.
Well, I don't hate it, but it's my least favorite on the album.
It's my favorite. Well, anyway, my favorite is Honeybee.
That's such a joke.
No, it's so good. Like, just like, especially, let me just get to like the lyric. Hold on, let me lyric pull for you guys. I just love it. And then I love when she says like, in the dark, I'm not scared.
Honeybee.
No, because she's like, in the dark, I'm not scared. I just reach and you're right there. Like, that's beautiful. And
that's
then,
your favorite lyric from the album,
yeah.
right?
And like everything I own just feels like ours. Like, but I also love like, of course, Y'all know me. I'm like a huge Conehead. So the fact that he's in that song really, really amps it for me.
I forgot about that.
But yeah. But like when she's like, and even when I'm quiet, and then it goes silent, and she's like, I promise. Like I can't explain it. Like I could write a whole essay on Honeybee. And yeah, the first couple of lyrics might be a little bit cringy, but I think that's the point. Like it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
She did it like that for a reason, and I admire that.
Like Eldest Daughter, but y'all never understand that song, so.
Yeah, Eldest Daughter, yeah. Canceled, dare I say canceled. Niche reference. But I also like My Way.
Yeah, it's so good.
Yeah, and then...
And the time frame when this album came out, My Way was so, like... It was just so me.
It's just so fun. Like, it's just, like it's
but
fun.
It's also
but it's
so me, because if you know me, I'm incredibly petty.
Yeah, we know.
I can admit it. I own it. And that song is extremely petty.
Mm-hmm.
And so I'm like, Olivia, you get me. But I feel like my petty is called for.
Yeah, for the most part, yeah.
I times it by 10, but my pettiness is called for, and it's your fault.
I also like less. I really like less. But honorable mention that low-key could make this list, it depends on if I'm feeling depressed or happy. And I haven't heard many people talk about this. You plus me equals a heart.
Okay.
I love that song. I just think it's fun.
Like, I love it too. Yeah.
Carved our names into the car seat leather. Like that scratches my brain the way she says that. Like,
I love it too.
I love it. It's so fun. Like, is it a little bit like how do I put this without sounding like bad? But yeah, it's not like the best.
Lyrically?
Yeah, like you plus
it's
me.
It's a pop song.
Like you plus me equals a heart forever. Like
it's Shake It Off.
If Taylor wrote it, she would be crucified.
Yeah.
But I like it, and I don't even gaff. Like, kill me.
Yeah.
I don't care.
Okay.
Don't care.
One woman's opinion. Now we're going to talk about the tour set list predictions. What song on the album are we think are going to make the tour set? So obviously,
I think most of them.
Me too. I think we can obviously the singles, Drop Dead, Stupid Song, and The Cure are all making it. It's
I fear What's Wrong With Me might not make it.
It's not making it.
I don't think it's gonna
Maggots
make it.
for Brains is making it.
Yeah.
You Plus Me is making it.
I don't know if Purple's gonna make it, to be quite honest.
No. Expectations is making it.
Yes.
My Way is making it.
Yes.
All the hype songs are making it. I think she will do Honeybee. I think she'll do Honeybee and Driver's License next to each other. Because I think she loves
She
Honeybee.
likes putting like the depressing ones in one section and the happy
yes.
Like she's depressed and then all of a sudden it's just like sexy rock girl boss after that. It's like, how are you doing
I think she'll
that?
sing Honeybee on the piano right before or after Driver's License.
Yeah, I think she could also put like Traitor in there or Favorite Crime in there, like in that little.
I would love to see her do some mashup.
A mashup, yes, I was gonna say.
Because honestly,
the mashups
I could see her
would be
pulling
really
off
cool.
the Honeybee X Driver's
Yeah,
License.
yes, I was gonna say that.
Yeah,
which would be cool.
it would be. I think
What if
she could
Conan
do it.
pops up at her show?
Went to the doctor. I would love Conan.
What if Robert Smith came to our show?
I would protest.
He probably will. I'm predicting. Isn't he like British? Am I wrong? Am I crazy?
Maybe. What does that have to do with Atlanta?
No, I think he's gonna go to like the London show.
Oh, I mean, yeah. Well,
is Robert Smith? I'm sorry.
I'm not sure you're not taking your notes before this.
Yes, he's British.
Imagine just wanting to collab with that. That's
your
first
cool?
collab.
He's which some people don't know, like older music, but if you don't know, he is the lead singer of The Cure. The band, The Cure.
It'll never be.
So I think that's interesting. And you know who else? That is her ex-boyfriend, he who shall not be named, his favorite band. So I think that is petty.
Oh, also, I
That
don't care
is
what anybody
petty.
said. No, Homes 3 was good. I enjoyed it.
Okay. Yeah. Period. Yeah. That's.
I do. Okay.
I'm listening. I'm hearing you.
What's track 9 on the album? The Cure?
You're the one with. I don't know how you do that. Memorize that.
Is it
I
The
can
Cure?
memorize Taylor's track 5s, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's begged. 8 is The Cure.
And then 7 is Purple.
Yeah. See,
then-
I can't do that.
Okay, gotcha. No, I have I can literally. Okay, wait. Let's play a little game. Okay, number 1 is Drop Dead. 2 is Stupid Song. 3 is Let me cook. Don't say anything. Honeybee. Maggots for brains. You plus me. No, The Cure is 8. Are we at 6 now? I said Purple was 7. Okay, so 6 is another happy one. What am I forgetting? Oh, My Way. Oh my gosh. So My Way, Purple, The Cure, Begged, What's Wrong with Me, Less, Expectations, Cigarette Smoke.
Yeah.
So
I
bada
can't
bing,
do
bada
that.
boom.
I can get I can get songs by their first note, but
I also think
cannot
it
do
helps
that.
when I had the CD in my car for probably a month. Now it's Daughter from Hell, but like it was a month, so literally like that also helped. I was literally listening to it in order.
My car CD is Midnight's The Vertigo vinyl CD. The one, the late night?
Yeah.
Late nights that we bought off at Vertigo
Now
Vinyl.
you can't get it anywhere.
Yeah.
And we got that when we were still like broke. I probably
Yeah.
had $30 to my name and I bought that.
And she's my car CD. I love her. She
love
will
her.
never
She's
be
great.
replaced. Midnight's is even my favorite album, but like I just feel like I have to have that with
But
me.
Midnight's era is
It's
unmatched.
unbeatable.
We talked about that all the time.
Yeah.
It's unmatched. No one's topping that. Taylor herself ain't topping that.
Yeah. Love it. Okay, anyway.
Yeah.
Anything else?
Then we can move to DFH.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, DFH. What the heck was that?
Okay, Daughter from Hell. I hate that album cover.
I agree.
The album is actually my favorite out of her albums.
And let me just preface. If you know me,
He's a good riddance person.
I love Gracie Abrams. I love Gracie Abrams. I love Gracie Abrams. I love Gracie Abrams.
He loves her.
Do I love her having no hair?
No.
Looking like she has no blood coursing through her veins anymore and kind of looking like a vampire? No.
No.
I hate the Daughter from Hell album cover. I could make it. I
I
feel
hate
like
the album cover. I hate that cover. I hate the alt cover. There's none of the covers I like.
that's why
except
we
for the-
said we weren't going to get more vinyl variants because I didn't want more of her face in my room.
The only thing I like is the Hit the Wall cover.
Yeah, I love that. I honestly wish the album cover was the burning car.
Yeah.
And Hit the Wall. We talked about that.
I think we actually talked about that on the last episode. I think
Podcasters from
we
Hell.
went into that. Yeah.
It was.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Hate that, but the album
yes.
is incredible. Really
Top
good.
3. Can I actually look at the track list?
Yeah.
Because again, this one's still relatively
It's still
new.
pretty fresh.
Let me give my top 3.
Ours might be the same.
Oh my gosh, this is insane. Okay. Okay.
Mine are like very like close calls.
Okay. So I have Good Reason, and this is in no particular order.
That is so beautiful.
So
I
Good
listen to that
Reason
so
is
much.
one of them. This is really hard. What if it's right? I find coming on
I like
repeat
that one
a
too. I
lot.
think that one's a little bit repetitive,
Yeah.
but I really like it. Like that's not a bad thing. I just like that's
And then it's between. Is Humming the one where she's like, all that weed from 7, or is that Afflictions? Either Afflictions or Humming, whichever one is the like all the
remember.
weed from 17, and then that
I
between.
think that's Humming. I think that is
Humming. Okay, Humming. And
But it could be wrong.
It's between Humming and Cold Goodbyes.
Cold
Honorable
Goodbyes.
mentions. Love the studio version of Death Wish, and Men Like You. So yeah,
Yeah.
and of course Minibar.
So okay, here's
But
the thing.
Minibar would probably be my top 3. Is Audrey was featured.
I was about to say I wish it was a collab.
I don't understand why it's not. But
Should have been.
yeah.
Here's the thing. If you know anything about me, if you've been following along our journey, I'm a little bit protective of certain songs. So, for example, Life of a Showgirl. Great album. I have some favorites. There are some I cannot rank on many of her albums. For example, specifically, ruin the friendship.
Mm-hmm.
It's probably, if I had to rank it, it would be in my top 3. But it's so special that I cannot rank it. Same thing with Forever Winter. Same thing with Soon You'll Get Better. It's the same thing with Cold Goodbyes. It's too emotional for me to put it on a ranking without it feeling wrong. So it's one of my favorites, but it's in its own section. Like, I can't rank it. I love it. It's there. It's one of my favorites, but I could never put it on a ranking because it's of how, like, sentimental it is. Like, it makes sense. I really feel
when we were listening to it,
I was crying.
By the end of it, Ella was like, oh my gosh, that's going to be my favorite one. And she was like going through a whole spiel about it.
Well, because, like, I don't know. Like, it's relatable. It's a relatable song.
I agree.
Unfortunately.
Yeah.
Wait.
Hey.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah, we're still going.
Yeah. Hey everybody, this is Michaela. We're gonna have a conversation really quick. We have 3 more segments. Why?
We can make the other ones mini segments, I guess.
Do you guys like need to be down here? Oh, yeah. Sorry, not like yeah. I can have her. We'll probably be done by 10:45.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll edit that out.
Yeah. And go.
We'll just wait till the door's shut.
Go.
And we're back. So sorry about that delay. We were continuing. We were talking about Cold Goodbyes.
So it's just its own thing. Yeah. I don't feel right, like,
but if
rating.
It's
yeah. It's the same thing. Like, as I said, like, Forever Winter, Soon You'll Get Better, Ruin the Friendship. It's all in those genres. Those songs are some of my favorite songs ever written, but I can't rank them because if you know, you know. Like, if you've heard them, you would know. So, excluding that one, because that one is just too much for me. I love it. But The Knife, first time I heard it, I knew that was going to be my top 3.
I love The Knife.
I knew it. I did love Humming. Humming was in my top, but I think Good Reason and
that live version of Good Reason too.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
The Knife, Good Reason, and let's do, I think Men Like You. Yeah, Men Like You.
Yeah.
Because I've been there. So love that one. I don't know. They're all so good. I agree with you about Minibar, though. If it was featuring Audrey, higher. It would be much higher.
Still don't understand why it's not, but
I don't know either.
Yeah.
I don't think I have one that I don't like, though. Hit the Wall is just a banger. Like,
Hit the Wall is a banger.
It's a good single.
Yeah.
It's rare that singles don't tire me out.
Mm-hmm. Hit the Wall has not tired me out.
Hit the Wall has not tired me out. The Fate of Ophelia still hasn't tired me out.
No.
Like, both of those singles are such good singles. I'm just glad they're not overplayed. Like, most singles are. And that's why they tire me out.
Yeah.
But.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's good for me for Daughter from Hell. Overall, great album. Love it so much.
Mm-hmm.
Can't wait to see it on tour.
Yeah. Fourth row, we'll see you there.
Mm-hmm. And then I want to kind of do these pretty quickly just because I don't know how much insight Elle's going to give on. But
probably none.
We're going into our little Marvel section here.
I used to be a huge Marvel fan, and then my parents, it was very much a family thing. Like, we all had to watch them together. And then my sister went to college, and my parents were like, don't really want to watch it right now. So now I'm behind, and I haven't gotten past Miss Marvel. So I used to be fanatic, and now I'm behind, and I feel like a chud. But it's okay.
We'll work on that. But I saw Spider-Man Brand New Day early screenings, and I loved that movie. It was great. I think Sadie Sink.
How did you get early screening?
Prime. Having a Prime membership. Got you early screenings, like 2 days of early screenings.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
Sadie Sink as Jean Grey was amazing. She did a beautiful performance. I loved Hulk in it. I loved The Punisher. I loved MJ and Ned's role. I loved Tom, obviously, with his character as Spider-Man. He does an amazing job every single time. reignite the love for the character again, as it always does. I really want to talk about the end credit scene though, because
I have seen the end credit scene, and I know I'm aware of like what that means.
So look it up, and then come back to us. Where basically it's the Spidey Tracker app that Ned has developed, and it's like, you know, new location found for Spider-Man, and it shows like in space. Okay, I've heard so many theories on this. I've heard it's Tobey Maguire, and it's his world because his world is also going to be colliding with the X-Men and Fantastic Four for an incursion in Doomsday. I'm not on that bandwagon. I've heard people say it's Miles Morales. I'm also not on that bandwagon.
I've heard that too. I think that could be cool though. A cool way
it would
to tie
be cool.
that in.
I have my own theory, which I actually have seen some people talk about, but this was what I initially thought sitting in my movie theater seat.
Stranger Things theory was horribly, horribly wrong. So
yes,
tread carefully.
Yeah, take this with a grain of salt. But basically, immediately what I went to. So, if you have read the Secret Wars comics, or it might be included in Children's Crusade. I think it's Secret Wars comics. Correct me if I'm wrong. But basically, if you read the comics, you know that at the end of Doomsday, they all lose to Doom. No shock. We can already tell that from the trailer. The team is buns. But basically...
We're not the original Avengers.
No. They all lose to Doom. And I'll come back for this. But in the comics, I'm talking comics right now. Doom and Wanda, in her form of the Scarlet Witch, they create Battle World, which is pieces of the multiverse all in one, and it's like a single timeline, a single world. But basically, Reed Richards creates a life raft where like these people still have their memories intact, including Spider-Man, him, and a couple other people, and they go to Battle World and try to like free people from these memories and like overtake Doom and like save the like basically enslaved universe that they're all in Battle World. I think his new location is him spawning in Battle World after Doom creates everything. So I think it's Spider-Man going into Battle World, showing that he's not going to be in Doomsday, but he will be in Secret Wars because he's going to be on Battle World.
And that'll tie that together.
Yes, that's what I'm thinking. I've heard the Tobey Maguire stuff with the incursion. My theory for Doomsday is that obviously people are saying Doomsday hasn't been set up as much as Thanos was. Although I agree with that, I also don't. Infinity War was set up by the Infinity Stones, and then Thanos was like sprinkled in there through end credit scenes. That's exactly how Doom was set up. Obviously, we know it was originally supposed to be King, and then he beat a woman, and now it's not King, and now it's Doom. So basically, we all know that. But if we look at it like this, the Infinity Stones for the Infinity Saga are like the incursions for the Multiverse Saga. And then end credit scenes, like if we look at a Brand New World end credit scene, and he's like, something new, like something is coming from like up there, obviously hinting to Doom is coming. Like there's end credit scenes where they are hinting about Doom. The Fantastic Four end credit scene is the biggest one that we've seen, right? But like that is exactly how Thanos was built up. So there has been build up to Doomsday. The incursion is a build up, and these end credit scenes talking about Doom is a build up. So Doom has been built up. I just don't really like that argument. But I'm really excited for Doomsday. I have tickets. I know who I'm going with. I'm really excited to see it. If you know me, my favorite character in the entire MCU always has been Wanda Maximoff, aka Scarlet Witch.
Yes.
If we want to talk about who's going to be in this movie, I'm torn. Because it's supposed to be, there is no Doomsday in Secret Wars without Wanda. First of all, she gives Doctor Strange her magic. Mm-hmm. Second of all, she creates Battle World. Doom doesn't have magic. Well, he gets it from Wanda, but he doesn't, like, he's not born with magic. Right. Wanda creates Battle World.
Yeah.
There's literally, like, there is no Secret Wars in Doomsday without her. My only thing is that, like, practically, with, like, Elizabeth Olsen, now that she's pregnant, I don't know how filming for Secret Wars would go, but I'm really, really, really hoping that she already filmed for Doomsday. It's in Doomsday. Like, I actually, like, I can't. Secret, like, characters I think are going to be in it. Wanda, I change my, like, every day. I say, like, yes, no. But Doctor Strange, I think, is going to be in it. Monica Rambeau, I think, is going to be in it. I think Captain Marvel will be in it. I don't think Tom Holland will be in it. I don't think Spider-Man will be in Doomsday. I think we're gonna get some of like the young Avengers in there. I think it'd be crazy if like Billy and Tommy show up, or maybe like an end credit scene. Billy and Tommy.
They're not real.
They are.
But like
you haven't watched the show. They're in Agatha all along.
No, I know that, but like, it's hard to make them characters because they're like her reality though.
Yeah, but now they're real.
See, this is what I mean. Like, Marvel doesn't make any sense. That's okay. This is my hot take.
The multiverse has ruined MCU.
Yes,
because
the multiverse has
you
ruined
can do
it.
anything and it doesn't matter.
And exactly. And y'all have no idea how many tears I shed in both Infinity War and Endgame in the theaters. I haven't, like, I cried very hard, very profusely. My sister was much worse than I. But it's because all of the characters we loved were dead, but now half of them are back.
Yeah.
Because, like, the multiverse, like, then what were the tears for?
Yeah.
What was the point? Like, I feel like you killing off characters was so developmental for the story.
That's
and
why
now
part of
they're
me
just bringing
hopes
it back.
that Doom doesn't take his mask off. I don't want them to address that it's like Iron Man's face. I kind of want him to just be like played by RDJ. You know, like I don't want them to address the face thing because I don't think they'll do it right. Which is why I don't want them to do that. I also think
like, what was I gonna say? I had something important. I don't know. I just feel like the multiverse it's making it confusing. And
well, after Secret Wars,
now I remember.
we're done with the multiverse saga, so then it will be okay.
Yeah, okay. But they said we're done with the Avengers saga, and then now we have more Avengers movies. And it's like, but I thought, like, they said Endgame was the last Avengers movie. And now there's more. And I'm like, this is not just Marvel. This is like anything. If you say you're done and then you keep going, you're probably not going to do it right.
Yeah.
Like, you're doing it for money at that point.
Mm-hmm.
That's just my perspective on film and TV and movies. Like, and books even. Like, any media. If you say you're done, just be done. Be done. Create something else. True.
Agreed. Yeah. Now we're going to get into our special section.
Yes.
So basically what we want this to be it's obviously, like we said, it's changing weekly, right? But for this one, we're doing some crazy work stories. So allegedly, I previously worked at a company that rhymes with worst by...
May or may not be a little technology company.
That I worked at for 8 months. And then
8 months? It felt like it was longer.
For like ages. Yes.
Oh my gosh.
And then I also I'm still at this company, so I'm not gonna and I love this company and I've been with them for more than 3 years. Like, I'm not gonna say the name, but I will reference both. So I want to we can start with my alleged worst by. So I started October, I quit in March. And
he was so excited for this job too. Well, to get the job and then to quit.
Yeah.
Both were so ecstatic.
So I liked one of my managers. It was kind of, I went from, my company that I've been with for 3 years are all people my age. And then I go to Best Buy and it's a bunch of old guys and just old people where I'm like, oh, this is weird. But some crazy stories that happened there. So I'm probably a month and a half in, okay? This customer comes in demanding a manager and I'm like, okay, let me go get one. So I go to get the one that I actually like, right? And then I come back 2 minutes later. I'm helping a customer find something. I come back 2 minutes later. She's yelling at him. And it's calling him a racist. It was get out of my store right now. And it was telling him to get out. And then we had this manager transfer from another store a week before that. And was you can't speak to a customer like that. And she started yelling at him and
I don't even know what I would do in that situation.
And they were going back and forth, and the entire people in the store are watching this. All my coworkers are watching this. I'm running, circling through mobile so I can hear all this conversation. It's happening at the front of their store, the doors to the building, not in the back by appliances or by the TVs or anything with the washer and dryers. It's the front of the store. And so that was just okay, that's a little my managers might be crazy. This is going to be my other one from Worst Buy that really stuck out. I was selling an Oura ring. So I was a sales associate. We'll go with that.
Fancy.
I was selling an Oura ring, and there was this guy, and I met this register where it's like a single register in the center of the store, because you have the front registers where if you're buying like gift cards, just random stuff, you go there, and then you have the ones in computer, appliances, home theater, mobile, all that. But then I'm at this like tiny one where they put like smartwatches and Oura rings and all that. So I'm checking out over there, and this guy was like, "Oh, like how old are you?" At the time I was 16. But for some reason, I don't know why I didn't like say 18 or something, because I always just want to like play myself older than I am, right? So I was like, "Oh, I'm 17." And he was like, "Oh, so you can't do anything." And I was like,
mind you, he does all the technology for the podcast.
Yeah,
so
and I was like,
pretty good at tech.
It wasn't about tech though.
Well,
he goes, but yes,
just
in general. But he was like, "Oh, so you're not old enough to do anything." And I was like, "What?" And he was like, "Nothing." And I was like, okay. And he was like, asking me for my name, and I'm like, "No." And I was like,
no,
I'm not really comfortable, like, finishing your transaction, so I'm gonna hand this up to the front and you're gonna go over there. And he was like walking with me, and he was like, "What car do you drive?" And like all this. And I was like, "Oh, in hell." So I told my big boss manager, like this big dude, like he was like a big dude, and I tell him, and he like kicks him out of the store, and then like clips his face on the security cameras. And then little do you know about Best Buy, they have this like feed that's constantly refreshing of everybody who's stolen. And like if you think you can walk out of a store and think they haven't stolen, it auto does that. So your face is put in a system where you could walk into any of that store in the country and it recognizes your face automatically. It was scary seeing that. And it tallies up how much money you've stolen, and a police report automatically opens.
That's insane.
It's crazy. And not even just like random story, but like the secrets that I learned at Best Buy. So they really try to push out anything you know about retail now. It's like they don't make money off of anything they sell. It's the cards and the membership. The cards and the membership. Get the credit cards. Get the credit cards. Get the credit cards. So these other things, I didn't care about my numbers. I'm here to buy vinyls. I'm here to buy merch. Like I did not care about how many credit cards or how many memberships I sold that day. But other people who are there like full time or like shift leads, like they get bonuses based on how much they made, right? And like percentages. So like you would want like 90% of your sales, you either want a membership attached, or like you got a membership on that purchase. So 90% of your purchases have to be that. Mine was like 60. I didn't care. But what these people would do is that, so you have a login screen. Every time you have a transaction, you need a login, and then you can put your numbers on it. And putting your numbers on it shows like the percentages and the numbers and everything, right? So if they found out that someone didn't have a membership or didn't want to get a membership or didn't want to get a card, they would log in, skip the like where you would put in your numbers, so then it just went in like unfiltered. So then like their numbers and percentages wouldn't go down, and it made me look so much worse. And literally one of my managers was like, "Thank you for putting in your numbers like every time. Like I know some other people don't do it." And I was like, "You're welcome." I was like, I didn't really care, but I was like, "You're welcome." And then a little thing with the credit cards: never sign up for a Best Buy credit card. And I had to pitch this. I felt so bad, and I got a good amount. I think I got like over 20 by the time I left. But
oh no.
Yeah. Oh, gosh. So basically, with the base one, the card, it was like, you can use it like just this time and you get the money back, and you can like come back in the store, use it, and then it closes after a year. Completely true. The card closes after a year. The interest don't stop building. So like if you like went to apply for a loan or something, and they would literally be like, "What's this like Best Buy card?" You'd be like, "Oh, I thought that closed out." It's still there. It's still on you. And if you like try to like get a Best Buy card again, we would have to like call your bank and like credit check you, because like the Best Buy one from previous was that bad.
Don't buy Best Buy credit cards.
No, it was
ever.
so bad. And then it's like, and then it's like, oh, there's no annual fee. Also not true. Basically, when you sign the terms and conditions, like when you sign your name and hit accept, you're signing terms and conditions, which no one reads. But in your terms and conditions, if you only get approved for the Visa or the Gold, you pay $60 a year. But it automatically gets charged on that card. Like, not like your other one, it automatically goes on the Best Buy card that you have to pay off. So that's something else that you can know too. But I wasn't allowed to share that. I was told that for I couldn't address it head on even if they asked me. If someone came in the store and asked me that, I was literally trained to be like, I don't know, everything's listed on the website, like everything's listed, like I just work here. Blah,
That's
blah, blah.
mean.
I wasn't allowed
like,
to
that
answer.
Is sneaky.
I would like lose my job, but literally I told so many people, I was like, you can get a better deal on this on Amazon. One, because I'm not trying to go to the back and get that for you. Second of all, save your money. I did not care. And it was just so unorganized. And like, me at my ripe age was 16. All these other people are like 20 plus. They're all leaving. And I'm closing, like putting all the trade-ins in the back and putting them on the truck and filing it on like our like paper system. And I'm like, this is insane. That was just a little worse by a story. Now I'll get into my company I work at now. This is where crazy stories happen. So I work at a pool, or a collection of pools, okay? And back when I was a lifeguard, I was on the lifeguard stand, and we had this stalker one year. So basically, it started out a sunny day and it went into a rainy day. So I am sitting on stand, and there's probably there's more now, but like back when I started, there was like 3 guy lifeguards, and then there was like 2 of the like pool managers and stuff that were there. But like there's like 3 guy lifeguards, and majority of it's crazy that like majority of lifeguards are actually girls.
Yeah.
But yeah, majority of lifeguards are girls. But there was this guy like on the exterior gate. He wasn't inside the pool, on the exterior gate with a picture, and it was like taking pictures of the girls on stand.
Oh, heck no.
And so then I said something about it, and he was like gone. Then he came back and did it again on the other side. Again, like did my thing, told them he was gone. And then it was like 3 hours later, it starts storming. We shut the pool down. We're all like talking like under the deck, and we're just like going about. And he's like circling around the parking lot.
In the storm.
Mm-hmm. And he's circling in the parking lot. So I'm like, no. So we closed the perimeter gate. It wasn't like anybody could come in. We had people like checking your tags to make sure you could come in, but like we closed that gate so he couldn't get in, and he still kept circling, and he ended up leaving, but he came back like the next day and stuff, and like someone called the cops. So like he was handled. But that was the story.
Oh my gosh.
This year, my first shift, I walked in, and then someone was like, hey, can I use the bathroom? Scanned them in. They went into the bathroom. They're like, hey, the bathrooms are on fire. And
on fire? I knew about the like.
Yeah, they were on fire. And so I called 911. I think there was like 8 fire trucks that pulled up, 2 ambulances, cop cars, the HOA president.
The place not burn down?
So many people from my management got there. Basically, the fan for the bathroom, like the motor, caught on fire. And so the entire women's bathroom and the men's bathroom was full of smoke. Like, we came out and there was like black stuff on our nose when I went to go check. And
why did you not tell me that this happened?
I did, and I posted about it.
You did not tell me.
Well, now you're knowing now. You can ask, she was there too.
That's crazy.
Because we were working together. But yeah, that was crazy. I was the one who called 911 and did that whole thing. And like, because I was going to get like a fire extinguisher, but there was no flames. I couldn't see the flames because they were in the attic. And then when like the, fire people got there, firefighters got there, they were like, where's the entrance to the attic? And I was like, in the HOA president office, and that's locked. So they pickaxed the door down and got in the attic, and then like took it off. And then literally the same day, the like HOA guy cleaned the bathrooms, and like everything was on. And they're like, don't open the pool, but like turn everything else on and like stay here.
I think
I almost cried.
I think I would have, like, if y'all don't.
And like an electrician came, and I was like, oh yeah, everything's fine. And I'm like,
clearly not.
I'm like, we just
I would have
fire.
panicked. Fire is like my biggest no-no. If you don't know that about me now, you know. Ever since I was a toddler, I've had like vivid nightmares about fire, like burning my house down, burning things down. It's bad. It's like literally something I talk about in therapy. It's bad. Yeah. If that had happened to me,
would have been Jover.
Not a work story. I don't really have any work stories because where I work is very, like, I have to be very confidential or I'll be fired.
Still have more. Yeah.
This is just to go along with the fire.
Yes.
But 2 summers ago, I went to Ireland, and one of our hotels, we like kind of hopped around Ireland. One of our hotels, we stayed in, we were in kind of like, we were on like the 2nd floor, but it was high.
Yeah.
And so in the middle of the night, I was sleeping on a pull-out couch because it was a small room with my family. In the middle of the night, the fire alarms start going off. Me being me...
You didn't tell me the story.
Okay, well, me being me, immediate panic attack. It set in. It was bad. It was rough. And I was scared because like, my biggest fear is coming true. I'm about to die. I run out the room, don't even have shoes on. No shoes, no nothing. Just running in my pajamas. Crying, tears running down my face, sweat everywhere, like full on panic attack. And then right when I got to the stairwell, they came over the intercom. They're like, "It's a false alarm. Go back to your rooms. No fire." And I trudge back to my room, fully defeated.
I could just imagine your parents and your sister just like sleeping and darting out of the room.
Well, Emily, my sister, she wasn't there. She had to go home early because she had work. So she had left like the day before. So it was literally just me, my mom, and dad. And I got back to the room and I couldn't sleep because I was like, the panic attack. 16. The panic attack was so bad that I was like on the verge of vomiting. So I had to sit on the couch and sip Coke for like an hour to settle my stomach because I was about to throw up. All for a false alarm, people.
That's really interesting.
Yeah.
Okay. Back to
your lifeguarding.
Yes. So then this story, this is when I'm not a lifeguard. This was this year actually. I'm not a lifeguard anymore, but I work at the same place, but
he's a manager.
Yes.
Basically, what are you doing with your life?
This guy comes into the pool and he they're supposed to show their pool tag. He comes with a glass cup in his shoe. First of all, I don't know how that worked, but he literally had a glass cup in his shoe. And he didn't have his tag, but luckily we had someone from the HOA that day, and I was like, oh yeah, just go get it from her. And then she's like, yeah, everything checks out, he can go in. I'm like, great. So he goes in, and then I know the people at the pool pretty well. We have regulars just like how you would at any other place, but one of them actually held me as a baby. And so she came up to me and she was like, hey, I wanted to let you know there's a guy in here that's asking us if we're single and if we're happily married, if you know what I mean, and just asking really weird invasive questions do I look good without my shirt off, just really weird questions. And then he was going up to our lifeguards. If you're talking to adults, one, I'm going to handle it and address the situation, but also adults can stand up for themselves. Hopefully. We start hiring at 15 for our lifeguards. If you're going out to a 15-year-old boy or girl, I don't care.
Yeah.
And talking to them weird, it's over. As a manager, I don't do it. You could talk to an adult in a weird way. You will not talk to my guards that way. So I went right over to him and I talked to him about it. I was like, look, I need you to leave, blah, blah, blah. This is why. And he was like, oh, okay, totally sorry. And he kept asking me for a hug. And I was like, do not touch me. He asked, so the lifeguard didn't know about this. If you're watching, sorry, I don't think you will, but the lifeguard's mom is the HOA president. Okay. Her daughter, the guy went up to the HOA president's daughter, who's also the lifeguard's sister, and was he called himself Oreo, by the way. That's not his name, but he called himself Oreo. And he was like, when you go to bed tonight, I need you to tell your mom that you want Oreo. That is so creepy.
Ew.
Is it not?
Ew, no.
That was oh my gosh. It was literally insane. I got him out of there so fast. I red listed him from the pool. I literally was he's so creepy. He made my guard cry because he was being so weird to her. It was the craziest thing. That happened 2 months ago, maybe a month ago. So that was pretty wild. We had, I'm trying to think what happened with, I don't know if I'm allowed to share that. There's something else really crazy that I actually cannot say yet because I think it's an ongoing legal situation.
So you're telling me after this?
I'll tell you, but I actually don't think I'm allowed to talk about it.
That's how so many of my stories are. I have so much,
but it's
that's
since
happened,
we're still
but
tied to that company, I can't really.
Yeah, I can't.
Yeah,
it's in my papers that I signed. I can't say a lot of stuff. But the only things I can really say is stuff that I did.
Yeah.
That was stupid. Yeah.
I think we've had guy with a gun that came to the pool. Yeah, I forgot about that actually. It was my second year. I was in between positions, but this guy comes in all black, black sweatpants, black hood. He didn't have his hood on, but First of all, it's like 100 degrees. Plus, it's Georgia. And you're in black shirt and a black
bad
shorts.
idea.
So let's talk about
bad
it. It's
idea.
still bad, but like
you're gonna drown in the humidity
sweatpants,
and then die of a heat stroke.
And he had his hand in his like pocket thing, and I told her to pull my kick him out. And then she as she was leaving, she saw like he had a gun. So not the first time. Actually, at one of our pools, we
That's
actually
so
had
dangerous.
like an active shooter situation. At another pool, a gun got pulled out, and now there's like security guards at all those pools. It's actually kind of insane. Someone got shot actually at one of our pools.
Were you there?
No. I will tell you about it later and where it was at. Yeah.
Bro, that...
There was actually a kid like... I don't know if I'm allowed to share that.
Just say it after. Just tell me
after. But that's kind of like the main highlights. There's so much other stuff where it's just like so many people like screaming at me and like all that. But
the Karens.
Yes, that's a whole other thing. But you can tell your stories.
I've had so many Karens. But basically, I work at a pretty small company. Like small to where like I know the owner very well. But I'm a gymnastics coach. And so we have a lot of stuff going on. I've been there for 3 years. I did gymnastics there since I was like 10 months old. Mind you, I'm like 18 basically now in less than a month. So I've been there pretty much my whole life. Did gymnastics there for 14 years. And then I've been working there for the rest of that time. So I've been there for a very long time. I've been working for a very long time. Yeah. The first week that I was there, I wasn't really trained because they trusted me. I knew what I was doing. But I also joined the staff at a time where there was barely any staff. Okay. So they didn't have enough people to train me because they needed me to teach my own class, which we're kind of in that situation now. But I'm the one training people now. But so they gave me this class, and it was kindergarten and first graders. So cute. Love them. I do want to teach them older, so it's right up my wheelhouse. But she was trying to do her pullovers on the bar. If you don't know what that means, you're basically standing, bars here, you're standing under, you're kicking over to your hips. Look it up if you don't understand. But this poor girl, she was 5 years old, I think, and she's like, Coachella, I'm scared. Like, I'm so scared to go upside down. I don't want to do it. I'm scared. And I was like, don't even worry. I got you. We're going to get through this together. I'm gonna hold on to you the whole time. So she's like, I'm really scared. Like, I really don't want to do it. And I was like, if you don't want to do it, I'm not going to force you to do it, but I really think we can do this together. She's like, okay, fine. I fully dropped this kid. I fully dropped her.
My word.
She let go, and I was like so confident, like, oh, she got this by herself.
Yeah.
No, she lets go and lands on her back. It starts
like the whole thing is padded though, right? Like
yes,
the whole gym,
she was completely fine. It was not a far fall. She was completely fine. Got right back up. She wasn't hurt. She was just scared. And so she starts sobbing, and everybody in the gym starts looking at me, and I was like, no, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay, don't look at me. And they were all staring at me, and then her mom came in, and she's like, what happened? And I was like, it was just bad. It was a bad situation. But
that's crazy.
Yeah. She stayed there.
Not like concussed.
No, she was fine. She didn't land on her head. She landed on like her butt. She was fine. She stayed there for maybe 3 more months, and then she dropped out. But you know what? I never dropped anyone ever again. Ever again. And this is like 4 years in. Haven't dropped anyone. So
look at you go.
Except for Emma.
Ooh, rip.
Love that girl. She was the
Emma's
sweetest.
never recovering.
Emma's still traumatized, but yeah. I mean, there's another one where I think this is like the last one I can really think of right now. If I have any more, I'll bring them back next episode. But last year, when I was still a junior, we had a few seniors there, and one of them, their senior assassin, came in, which you're not supposed to. That's basically like a senior game that people play. Look it up. I'm not explaining it. But basically, you have like a water gun. You have to shoot people. You're not supposed to come to it at work. And so this guy comes in. It's similar to Oliver's situation. He had it in here.
Yeah.
And mind you, it's only little girls in this gym. So a tall high school man concealing something in his hoodie behind just small windows of glass is terrifying. So I had a bunch of girls like, Ella, Coach Ella, who's that? Like, what's going on? I thought it was an active shooter.
Oh, I thought you said Coachella.
No, I get that all the
Coachella.
time. Like, Coachella. No, it's Coach Ella.
Okay.
But I thought we had an active shooter, and then it was just Senior Assassin, and we got really mad at him. We were like, you have to leave. He was like, well, I'm just here to get insert employee's name. And I was like, no. Like, this is a gym full of little girls. This is creepy.
Yeah.
Like, this is creepy.
And literally, it's off limits to go to work.
You're not even supposed to do it. Yeah, you're not supposed to do it. And you're in a gym with little girls in gymnastics outfits, like leotards. Get out.
Yeah, it's weird.
Get out. And he left, and the girl that he was getting left the facility shortly after.
Allegedly.
We were so upset about that.
Yeah. Allegedly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that was a really good little special segment. I love your special segments. Like, get ready for more. I think this was a really good wrap on our first episode back.
Episode of season 3. This is exciting. Season 3. That's crazy.
Yeah. So thanks for watching and listening.
Yeah.
We'll see you next time. But thank you so much for watching this episode of Let's Talk About It. And we'll see you guys next time.
Bye.
Bye.